The big question everybody wants to know, and you even touched on this last week, is buying or selling and how you figure that out. Is it just the next 3 weeks? Is that determinate for you?
Well, I think the next 3 weeks are important, but we've played well at times and for long periods. Not so well over the last 4 or 5 days, but I think it's important for us to establish an identity over the next 3 or 4 weeks, one way or the other. So, through the end of June and into the All-Star break is going to be very important for us.
How do you deal with the fact if short-term goals and long-term goals maybe don't coincide? How do you deal with sort of reconciling the two?
Well, on a short-term basis, you start with the team on the field and allowing things to sort themselves out. We win some ball games. It changes how we approach things. We don't. We have to take another look. But at this point, we've tried to win as many games as we possibly can. Terry's done a great job. The team has been very competitive. We get to that 500 mark and can't seem to take that next step. But the next 8 or 9 games against interleague competitors will be very important for us.
Every Met fan wants to know, is an offer for Jose coming?
Let's see what happens over the next few weeks.
Is it? But the next week even determine his future?
I wouldn't think so. No, I mean I think that in Jose's case, you have to separate the short term from the long term and really focus more on the long term. So, how we play over the next 3 or 4 weeks, I think, is less relevant to whether Jose remains a Met, which we all hope he does.
Does the general situation and finances surrounding the ball club influence all this as well?
It could to some extent, but I focus on the baseball side, and obviously talk with ownership. But the next 3 or 4 weeks will determine. In our case, whether we're buyers or sellers, whether all teams are buyers or sellers, is mostly a function of how the team's playing on the field.
Is there a certain numbers of games back that you would?
No.
Not at all? There's just a general feel?
Yeah, I don't think there's any magic number.
All right. You just talk about sort of supporting Special Olympics and being out here for today as well?
Yeah, I'm very happy to be here. It's a terrific cause and something that has existed for many years, and with the Special Olympics, the kids are the beneficiaries, and so we're very happy to be here.
You're going to do a little Rory McIlroy today?
I don't think so. I might be, instead of being 16 under, I mean be 160 over.